Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we'll be studying about the formulas in Excel, the basic formulas in Excel. So before that, first let us understand what is the difference between formula and functions in Excel. So what is the difference? You must have heard of it many a times, right? This is a function in Excel which you have to use. This is the formula in Excel which you have to use. Though formula is something which is not really that much new or that much into use nowadays because it takes a lot of time, right? The same thing can be done using a function in just a few seconds, you can say. I'll tell you the difference. So, for formula, let's take an example. I want to say calculate 2 plus 4. If I'm telling you calculate 2 plus 4 or add 2 and 4 using a formula in Excel. So, what will you use? You will write equal to 2 plus 4. This will give us the answer as 6. Correct. No issue with that. Okay. The same thing when I tell you use a function to calculate the addition of 2 and 4. What will you do? You will use equal to sum 2 and 4. Either you can do this, or if suppose it's here 4 is there, here 2 is there, so this is what, this is C12 and D12. So what you can write is equal to sum C12 is to D12, right? So these both, both these ways you can actually write the function. So isn't this easier? I'll tell you when it's easier. You must be thinking, right, these are just two numbers. So of course you can write it anyway. But suppose I have told you add, maybe if I've told you add all these, these cells in the column D, okay, add all of them using a formula. What you will have to do here, I'll tell you. If you don't mind, shall I erase this so that is clear for you, right? Let us see how you can actually calculate the sum. Okay, how you can actually calculate. So how it will be easier for you? You just have to write equal to sum. Now you see this list here. This is a list of the functions related to sum. Okay, this word sum, the functions related to the word sum, they all will pop up here. Okay, so you will say sum of all of these and done. You get the answer. But if you have to use a formula instead of using a function, what you'll have to do? Equal to 20,000 plus 2,000 plus 10,000, right? Plus and so on. You'll have to keep doing this again and again, right? Suppose there are 100 cells there in that column. What will you do? It will take a lot of time, isn't it? But using the function sum, you will do it in a few seconds, right, guys? So this is the main difference between formulas and functions. Okay, now as we've already seen, let's just quickly, practice these formulas. Which are the basic formulas actually? First of all, which are the basic formulas which are used? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, please remember these symbols, these signs, whatever you call them, these are the only signs for plus, minus, multiplication, and division. Okay. For multiplication, you do not use this. No. For division, you do not use this. No way. What will you use for multiplication and division? You will use an asterisk for multiplication and a slash for division. Is that clear? Okay, so now let's get back to actually practicing them. So let us do that one by one. So let's come here. Now I want to add D4 and D5. Okay, I've added D4 and D5. Now let me tell you one more thing. Instead of using the cell names or the cell number, if I just write equal to 20,000 plus 10,000. Now you must be thinking the answer is the same. How does it matter? It does matter. Why? Because when you're using this, can you see this here? When you're using this thing without using the cell number, if you're writing the cell values, what happens? If in case you want to update this value here, you will not be able to update it, right? In the answer, of course, here you can update it, but in the answer, no, you can't update it, right? Now, let's see how is that possible. Now, if I am updating this value to maybe 50,000, Did this result get updated? No. But this result, D4 plus D5, got updated. So how does it matter? The difference is if you write the cell number instead of the cell values, whenever you update something in that particular cell, the answer for that calculation which you have previously performed on it, that will also get updated. So you don't have to update it manually. It will be done automatically. Now let us go for maybe subtraction. Okay, so equal to 50,000 D4 minus D5 and enter 40,000. Now again the same thing, if I change this value to 5,000, the answer will also change. Okay, now let us see for multiplication. Okay, so again the same thing. Now let's take smaller values here. Equal to again 3,000 asterisk what 2,000. Okay, 3,000 into 2,000, or actually D11 into D6. What should the answer be? The answer should be this. All right, guys. Okay, the same way we'll go for division. Fine. So you want to divide 50,000. So of course, I'll not use the value. I'll use the cell number or cell name. Okay. So 50,000 slash what? 5,000. And the answer comes out as 10. Okay. So these are the four basic formulas you'll be using in Excel. Nothing other than these is any formula in Excel, right? But functions are more updated version of these formulas. And I have already told you why, right? So in the next lecture, what we'll be doing is we'll be studying about the functions in Excel, the basic functions, the sum, the product. Product means the multiplication, of course, the sum, product, average, counting, all those things. Fine. Okay, guys. So now I'll meet you in the next lecture. Till then, please keep studying, keep smiling, and take care. Bye.